All our journalists across the country. We now speak to Chriselda Lewis. She's out in Bekkersdal. She tells me that some voters have come out this morning and they found that the stations where they're supposed to cast their ballots have been razed to the ground. Chriselda, good morning and welcome to the show. Just give us the latest as far as Bekkersdal is concerned. We spoke last night and you did say there was some tension.
Well, a very good morning to you, Tabisa. Well, as you can see here behind me, this is what is left of one of the voting stations that was torched overnight. I've officially got confirmation from the Independent Electoral Commission that two of the voting stations' tents were torched last night and one was dismantled by the community. Now, the community is very angry over the presence of the army here. You would know the army was brought in to try and make sure that voting does get off to a good start this morning, but it certainly has been or will be a disappointing start for many of the 20,000 people who are expected to cast their votes here in Bekkersdal. You will know that Bekkersdal is one of the high-risk areas. You've seen the violence that has characterized this area over the past few months due to a non-service delivery. So also a bit here to my right as well, I'm sure you'd be able to see residents who are meant to vote at this voting station certainly coming here very early to find that this tent is actually on the ground. If I could come a bit closer here, you can see some of the material as well that is on the floor. Voting station material. But I have learnt from the IEC this morning, from the Provincial Electoral Officer, Masigo Shiburi, that all the tents that were torched will be replaced by 6 a.m. this morning. But to join me now, quite a disappointing start from one of the voters in this area, Ntomfuthi Nsolo. She's here very early this morning. Sis Ntomfuthi, thank you very much for joining us this morning. Well, you came here very early, hoping to stand in the queue to cast your vote, and this is what you found. Khawusixelele sisi uba ufika kwakho ekuseni ubone ntoni apha?
Xa ndifikayo ekuseni ndifumene intente itshile singabavoti sizovota. Saqonda uba sizokwazi ukuhamba ngoba sifuna uvota. Sifuna impilo zethu ziphucuke, sihlale singabantu abarayithi. That's why sivuka kwakusasa sizovota kule ndawo. Qha sithe xa sifikayo safika intente itshile. Saqonda uba masime silinde i-IEC till side sivote ngoba sizohamba singavotanga.
Uziva kanjani sisi ngofika apho usubona uba itente itshile?
Ndizive ndihlukumezeke kakhulu. Ngoba besifuna into abangeli basihlukumezeka, sifuna ukuzovotela ilizwe lethu lihlale lililo liphila ngohle siphila ngendlela esifuna ukuphila ngayo.
Nkosi kakhulu sisi Ntomfuthi Nsolo saying there that she's very disappointed to come here this morning and find that the very tent where she was supposed to cast her vote is now on the ground. She says they'll continue to wait here to see what's the next step from the IEC. We understand that these tents will be set up again from 6 o'clock this morning. Back to you in the studio.